We traveled to the very tip of Lake George, and it was to see this view, this view, this view, and this view. The view just kept on changing.
Yeah, but the weather didn't. Damn, this rain.
There's
I'm not
so
in the mood
many.
for this season, you know?
It's gonna go quick. I think it's gonna pass us.
It's gonna pass us, huh, Lee? Man.
I know.
But you guys know no rain is gonna stop us. We've got a lot to show you. All the amenities, the activities, the hiking trails, everything outside the campground, the extras, and of course, right here, the sights. Oh man, guys, here we are, week 3. And I'm telling you, we seem to excel each week. And this week we're taking you to Rogers Rock in the Adirondacks on Lake George. Look at that cool truck camper. But it's not as cool as this ride. After you get off Interstate 87, you jump on Route 9. And it's one of the most beautiful rides we've ever taken, by far. Look at these Adirondack mountains in front of you. This is unreal. I had to pull off. This is crazy. This is absolutely beautiful, man. Quick stop off. Jeez. All right, time to get back on the road. Where's Lee? You ready?
We got a good one for you guys. This is like the view. Oh my gosh. You guys could get this sight. There's a creek running on the side. So where we are is in Lake George. It's called Rogers Rock, I believe. Hold on, because I called it George. I think it's a Lake George. Rogers Rock Campground. Now, we had planned to go here, but several people that we met actually at another campground highly recommended coming here. If you're coming in 2025, there's been 400 trees that were knocked down, cut down, whatever it may be. They have campfire wood. Why am I saying that? Campfire wood all over the place. There's piles of it, and you can grab it, use it. So you know I am in heaven. You ready to take a peek? Let's go.
Wow. That's a dream. That's a movie. Oh, man. That, my friends, was the definition of beauty. All right, let's go check out these hiking trails. There's only one trail here at the campground, and you can access it behind Site 211. But most of the hiking is going to be found outside of the park, on Route 9. Damn, this rain.
There's
I'm not
so
in the mood
many-
for this season, you know?
It's gonna go quick. I think it's gonna pass us. So the thunder, we can hear it, and the storm's rolling in. That way's beautiful. Sprinkling a little, but hopefully it'll be a quick storm. It's supposed to storm tonight, but I don't always believe the forecast, and I always tell D that because he's always like, it's 100% supposed to rain, and I'm like, will it into existence, no rain, and then it happens.
Holy.
Well, with this storm brings in,
Man.
I know.
Jesus. Guys, I am pretty nervous. Branches are just coming down. Like, look at that. That just came down. It's bigger than you think. I'm gonna go over to it and show you this. Okay, look at the picnic table, and then look at the size of that. You get it? It's the same length as the picnic table was. Like, these two trees behind me here are a little concerning to me. The way they are swaying, like, look at that up there. Whoa. I'm really concerned. These three trees here, they're just dancing next to each other, and I don't like it. And I specifically parked here to be away from several of these branches, like this one that's up here. I didn't want it to fall right on us, but yeah, this is really concerning, man. Huh? Babe, did you hear all what's happening up here?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and now look at these trees here.
I thought that was a bear coming.
Oh, damn, man.
Where did that fall from?
This tree right here. We got here around 2:30 on Friday. And by 4:30, the rain started. It let up at around 6:30 for a couple hours, picked back up on Saturday, with the same on Sunday. Yeah, the storm has passed. And here's the tree I was concerned about. Look at it, guys. Let's get a better look. You see that bend right there? And look how it just hangs over. And we're right there. And if it falls, it's going to take this guy out with it and all that shit on top of us. But look at the bend in it. And then this one here. Whew. Had to change my drawers, fellas, ladies. Had to change my shorts. I myself, Diane. no stars, but we got something just as cool. We got a lightning storm, and we watched this thing unravel across the sky. Like it was just giving the Adirondacks a silhouette or something, like it took off its cloak, and now you just saw its outline. It was just an awesome night. The odd thing is there was no thunder, unlike earlier. There you go, my love. I better hurry up, get out there and try to grab some wood. Try to keep it dry before the rain starts.
Oh, my baby looks so cute. With his gloves and his little basket. I love you, baby.
Man, somebody must have pissed in Mother Nature's Cheerios this morning. And yesterday. And probably tomorrow. Because the staff just told us that more rain today for the whole damn day. Jesus. Guys, there is so much to do in the area. Lots of family fun. From Lake George Expedition Park, where you can head on in and take the kids to Dino Roar Valley, where the dinosaurs talk to you, with small roller coasters and rides for the kids.
And there's Adirondack Extreme Adventure Course, which is a zip lining for the whole family. There's 4 kid courses, 6 adult courses, and even lowrider zip line only tours. What a way to make some lifetime memories with the family and get a great view of the Adirondack Mountains.
Heck yeah, while doing some tubing down the lazy river.
How exciting, especially for you Trekkies or Trekkers. You can tour the original set of the Star Trek series.
There's also waterfalls just a few miles away, and there's some 4- and 5-star restaurants in town. Okay, let's dive into the amenities.
We have your usual lake activities like kayaking. What better place than Lake George to do that? Canoeing and fishing. And where there's water, there's usually swimming.
The Adirondacks is home to a wide variety of wildlife. Not just squirrels, but black bear, moose, loons, and bald eagles. And where you find bear, you're going to find deer, along with bobcats and foxes. All right, now in the campground, there's a beautiful beach. There's bathhouses, hot showers. There's a huge boat launch, double-sided. There's a recreation area, which is large, from a basketball hoop, volleyball, horseshoes, all those goodies. There's a refuge center also. All right, the sites. And we're going to start off with ours, Site 68. We thought it was the best site in the campground until we were able to get around and check everything out. But 68 is second in charge, and it is beautiful, large. On the side, you have a creek, which runs right out into Lake George, puts you to sleep at night. It's a huge space, guys. 2 picnic tables, and you could just sit there with the creek behind you, on the side of you, and the lake in front of you, with beautiful views like this. Doesn't get any better. Look at that. Moving on. Okay, this is called the Ball Field Group Site. If you're going to go camping in the Adirondacks with a group, we'd suggest going here. There's enough space for 24 people, 8 cars, along with a pavilion that contains 10 tables and 2 hibachis. 128, not a star site, but it's nice, guys. Same thing here. While you look for your site, let me give you some specs here. As you know, Lake George is huge. It's 32 miles long. It's 28,000 acres. And it's 3 miles across. We're at the northern point of Lake George, and that's where Rogers Rock sits. Site 118. Nice. Look at that freaking fireplace. Look at that. Really nice. 116. Don't worry about that one for a while. Don't book that, guys. It's nice, but you've got a creek behind you, I believe. And the area is just swamped out. You could tell they tried to fill it in, but some idiot came in and started doing donuts and shit on it. This guy here, really nice. Don't know the number. I'll find it though. The campground was opened in 1947, and it's named after Robert Rogers, which is an American frontierman. I love the word frontierman and what it stands for. It's by Rogers Rock, where he supposedly escaped pursuing Native Americans during the French and Indian War, and he supposedly slid down the steep face. Now, if you saw the face of this mountain, you would know that that is a bag of malarkey. Of course, I'm just joking. It was purchased in 1936, and the construction started by the CCC and opened several years later. Before I continue on with my history lesson, let's get real. There is 0 phone service here. No internet, Wi-Fi, don't care what server you use, 0. Pets are allowed. Nice, a van, a pop-up, that's it here. And that's what I'm seeing in this whole section, to be honest. Same thing here, same thing up here. I don't know what this is as of yet, but same scenario. I mean, they're really small in this section, so keep that in mind. 252 is a drive-in. That's really cool, guys. Nice site. Don't look like anybody's camped on it in a while, but... And for those fishermen out there, this is prime real estate. No need to break the bank at one of those expensive marinas, because they offer mooring buoys here. You just have to register. We generally don't like driving through the campground with our cameras hanging out the side window as we slowly drive by filming sites. We can't get into detail that way, but we had 3 days of rain. Today's the 4th day. We got to be out of here by 11, and it's already 9 a.m. So we're going to do our best here. So bear with us, guys. here it is, my friends. The best site here. I sold myself short. Anyway, site number 4. The best that Rogers Rock has to offer. Massive site. You can fit anything on it, and you're camping directly on Lake George. Look at this beauty. What do we have here? It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the nose. Sun's just setting. And I believe we have more storms rolling in. I think as humans and as we start our life, we take everything for granted. Everything is just normal to you. Gotta stop and smell the roses every once in a while. All we do is work. That's it. We were programmed. We were programmed to wake up. And we started this as kids. Grammar school, elementary school, middle school, high school, college. You fight, you crawl and grasp for great grades. Make your parents happy so you can become something in society. That's your mission from a kid on. And don't realize it, but that's not what we were put here for, guys. That's not what we were put here for. We're not here to be the slave of someone, to make some billionaire another billion. They lived the life, you know. And the rest of us scrape and crawl to try to get there, and that's our dream. Get more money. Get bigger things, better things. For what? To impress your neighbors? To impress your friends? Eventually, as you get older, no one gives a fuck. No one cares. I surely don't. I don't care what car my neighbor drives. I couldn't even tell you what they drive. Because I don't give a shit. I'm too busy living my life. It's not life. That's not what life is supposed to be. It's not. Read the Bible. And in the process, you're just chasing and chasing. Too busy in the rat race. Stop doing what's considered normal and do what makes you happy. Now go explore this big, beautiful planet and celebrate every day like it's your birthday. Thanks for watching.